What's up guys, Daniel here from Vita Vapes, and in this video we're going to be doing a little comparison for you guys. I have my personal vape of choice that I've been using here for the past few weeks, which is the Innokin's iTaste MVP 2.0, which is an upgrade from the one I was using prior to, which looks similar, I know. Innokin's iTaste MVP, the original edition. Now I got the MVP 2.0 over at ecigbus.com for, it was around $40, which is a really good deal. So if you are interested in getting one for yourself, I'll put a link, to find out more, purchase one for yourself in the description. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into a quick comparison. Usually when I do kind of unboxing videos and things like that, I have more of a in my other channel, at least, I do a lot of tech videos. I have them kind of on a nice white background and things like that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that on this channel. I might kind of unbox things right here in front of you and just show you guys, since it's not really, it's more of like an informational channel than just like a show-offy channel. So let me know whether you guys would rather have things like this or whether you don't want to see me in the videos. It's your guys' call, really. Anyways, enough jibber jabber. So let's go ahead and let me take the tank off, and we'll kind of get a look at the bodies, and I will go over some definite differences. So again, here we are. At first glance, they look, nearly identical, and don't get me wrong, they're pretty similar. Actually, very similar in terms of weight, size, everything like that, and cosmetically overall, they are very similar. However, there are some definite differences. So let's go over them. Why don't we? So the first difference that you will notice when vaping is going to definitely be the firing button. So now on the original one, which is right here, it has if you look kind of to the side, it's flush. While on this one, I don't know if you can see that a little bit, it sticks out. So this one you can feel it. You can actually feel it. I'm seeing right there. You can feel it with your finger. While this one, I mean, you can feel it, but it doesn't stick out. It doesn't have an impression, so it's not as easy to feel. And to be honest with you, I actually like the MVP, the original one. I like the way it clicks better. It's more of like a silent click, and it just the way how much pressure you have to put to actually get it to click is less on the MVP one. While on this one, it does take a little bit of a press, and it's more of a snap. I don't know how well you can hear that. Now, it's not really a big deal, and I have to admit that after using it for a few weeks, I'm sorry, I hope you guys could even hear me with my mouth over the mic like that. After using it for a few weeks, it's broken in a bit more, so it's definitely not as much of a, pressure to get it to press, but it's not really anything major, just something that I, thought I would point out. Next, we are going to go ahead and take a look at, if you look at the top, the MVP original has like a chromed out top and bottom, while this one doesn't have it. It's more of like a I don't know, is it matte? I don't know if that's matte, or how would you necessarily describe that, but which is definitely kind of a better thing in my opinion, just because for fingerprints this definitely shows a little bit, but compared to like dirt and gunk and fingerprints, it's a major improvement cosmetically. Other thing that no one would ever notice or care about, they moved, if you look on that, see how it has the like recycle and CE, they moved that to I believe the bottom. Where was it on this one? Oh, yeah, so on this one, it was, on the original one, it's on the top, and on the newer one, they moved it to like kind of the back bottom, discreet, out of the way, which, doesn't really bug me, but just little details. Next, we are going to take a look at the actual display, which is, primarily where you'll notice a difference. So the original display, and it's off. Let me turn it on. Okay, original display, you've got a red digital display. On the newer one, you got a purple display. Now I gotta say, just right off the bat, I don't know how well you guys won't probably be able to see it much. We can kind of do both at the same time. The purple actually is much brighter, and it's easier to see. So I definitely like the purple over the red in terms of visibility. Now, they didn't just change the color, guys. That's now kind of onto the bigger stuff. Now the original one's variable voltage, while the newer one is both variable voltage and variable wattage. So now you have the option to change the voltage and the watts. So like, yeah, again, on this one, to change the voltage, you just go ahead and press it, and it'll go down to the voltage, and you can adjust it up, down, by, you know, choosing the up or down on the volt button. On this one, the way you do it is you actually hold down, hold it down for like 3 seconds, and then you can scroll through it. The only difference is on this one, you can't go up and down. It just kind of restarts. So if you press the top button, it won't go down. It's kind of hard to show. Let me try it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You have to cycle through it. So it goes to 5.0. It goes from 3.3 to 5, and you have to cycle through it. It just restarts. And the reason they did that, I guess, was because if you press the top one, it lets you adjust the watts. And that goes, same thing, from 6 to 11 in increments of 0.5, and then it just restarts like that. So that's kind of why. It would have been cool if they would have made it like up and down for each one, but for whatever reason, if you hit the, what would be the down, it'll change it off, so that doesn't work. They both still have puff counters. And the last thing that they have, which is, this is actually a pretty cool feature, is they have an ohm reader built into it. With this one, it doesn't tell you the ohms of your tank that you have on top. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'll go ahead and screw this on. And in order to do that, you press actually both buttons at the same time. I want to make sure I have this display correct for you guys. So you press both buttons at the same time, hold them down. 1.9 is the ohms on this tank. And then let me just go ahead and show you guys with, I should have another tank laying around somewhere. Yeah, I've got this I picked this up a while back, these blue SIG carts, and I'm not really a fan of them. But I have one laying around, so this one will do it. 3.1, so much higher ohms. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it, really. I mean, it came with a different tank, the 2.0, but I think that the tank just depends on the buyer you buy it from. Some of them will come with, you know, there's like different options on the actual tank that it comes stock with, so that's not a big deal. I just wanted to compare the actual units themselves. I cannot say enough great things about this mod. If you're, you know, getting into vaping, or you're stepping up from like the Ego Twist or something like that, these are amazing, guys. They're super solid, super durable. I've dropped mine a few times, nothing, you know, it's really built like a tank. The battery life is ridiculous. I mean, I would say I'm a moderate to heavy vapor, and I can get 2 to 3 days out of these on a full charge, which is amazing. For me, it's just super awesome. So I mean, regardless of whether you're picking up the original version or a 2.0, they're both great. 2.0 definitely has some extra features, but you know, if you can find the original version for significantly cheaper, or cheaper than the second one, then, you know, by all means jump right on it. They're also available in a few different colors. I believe black, as well as, I think there's a lighter color or maybe a darker gray. I can't swear on it, but anyways, guys, this is the Innokin iTaste MVP. I reviewed or compared the version 1 and the version 2. Again, link in the description. Will be in the description if you're interested in purchasing your own or finding out more for yourself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If it was informational, please like and subscribe for more. There will be a lot more vaping videos coming up on this channel in the following weeks and months, so stay tuned, guys. All right, peace.